Alright guys, welcome to my tutorial, first ever. Yes, I am DarthProtius, and we are on the Minecraft After Dark server. That's what we're deciding to call this server for our PC world, so we'll give you more information for that on another video. But for now, we're going to go head over to our creative world and show you guys how this Vulcan Forge behind me works, and show you guys how to build it, go over the mechanics, and yeah, maybe you guys will utilize this little build here and hopefully have some fun with it. Alright, see you guys on the other side. Alright guys, welcome to the creative tutorial world that I'm going to start putting together. Behind me you see the actual machine behind the Vulcan Forge. I've already got one set up here so I can show you guys how it works. Alright, let's get a little tour here. Basically what this system does is has two inputs. One input gives you the ability to put in all the cookable items. The other input gives you the ability to put in all the fuel. And a lot of people will tell you that, you know, this is way too complicated, it's more complicated than it needs to be, or you can make it simpler. And yeah, you're probably right, but there's a reason why I'm doing it this way. And that is because of the way hoppers work. Because with a hopper system, if I were to put hoppers all the way across here to feed these 4 hoppers, what it would wind up doing is feeding this one first until it was full. And then it would start feeding the next one, and then the next one, and the next one, and so on. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to, you know, rely on the entire system being full all the time. So with this system, the way this works is the hopper minecarts will take the stuff out of the boxes and then distribute them evenly across the top of these hoppers and fill everything evenly. So this way you have a really, really good spread of all of your fuel. Keep their fuel full on all your furnaces, and you can cook items faster through 4 than you would waiting for 1. So with that said, I'm going to give you an idea of what you're going to need, and then we're going to build this thing. Alright, so in this chest here I've already gathered the items we're going to need, and as you can see we're going to need 14 powered rails, 2 blocks of redstone, 14 hoppers, 2 trap chests, 4 regular chests, 4 furnace, 4 or 8 block of choice, and then 2 minecarts with hoppers. Now I'm going to pause for a second so you can hit the pause button right here and make a list of what you need. So if you're going to pause, go. Alright, and we're going to collect all of our stuff here. We got all that, and we're going to start building. So first thing you want to do is get your chests in place. Let's start here. You do your 2 trap chests first, and then do your 2 regular chests. So this way they can sit side by side, and you can feed 2 hoppers into them together. And then what you want to do is crouch place here, here, and on the top, and then crouch place into each side of this one. So this way that is your output. This is what your furnaces are going to feed into these boxes. And then right here, you're going to crouch place your furnaces on the top of these hoppers. And then on top of those, you're going to crouch place hoppers into the top of each one. And then on the back, you crouch place directly into them so that it looks like that. So this way you know that it's going into there and feeding directly inside of the furnace and giving it the fuel. Now next what you're going to do is you're going to crouch place blocks on each side. Okay, and then you're going to put 2 redstone blocks on the end here. You can do either side; it doesn't matter. It's completely reversible. And then from there, what you're going to do is put 1 block up on each side of the redstone block, and that provides bumpers for the hopper carts. And then you can do the same thing on this side here. And there we go. Alright, and then all you're going to do is grab your golden rails and place them according to this. You're going to have to crouch place over the top of the hopper, so be careful with that. And then when you get up to here, don't start at the end with your track placement. Otherwise you're going to wind up with it sitting the wrong way. Alright, sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulty there, but as you can see, we've got the 2 rails in place, and then from there what we're going to do is place hop carts on top of that. So now they're cycling back and forth and doing their thing. And then from here, you take your regular chests, and you're going to crouch place over the top of where the mine carts bump into. And this will feed the mine carts, and that in turn will feed all the hoppers. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fill it up a little bit. Let me get rid of this stuff here. We're going to do a little bit of filling here. Show you guys, to give you a demonstration of how it works. Alright, so we got some fuel. Put the fuel in the bottom one. Alright, then let's get some, I don't know, let's do some beef. And some ore. Show you it can do ore, do some sand. Alright, so we'll put the output, or the input box for all the cool stuff. We're going to put all the cookable stuff at the top there. And as you can see, it's already filling the chests. Or filling the furnaces, rather. So yeah, it's working out pretty good. And it's filling them, distributing the iron across all 4, or whatever you're cooking. And as you can see, it's actually pretty quick. It's faster than doing a single furnace by itself. Granted, you're not going to get the XP for all these cooking items that you're doing, but there are better ways to get XP than cooking. Alright, so now that we've got that set up, what you want to do is think about where you're going to put it, because it does take up quite a bit of an area. It's a 3x9 area, and that doesn't include, you know, the hopper feeders if you're going to feed it with your sorter system, which you can do pretty easily if you do have a sorter system and you want it to feed, you know, that kind of stuff directly into it. If you sort out all of the cookable stuff and the fuels, you can automatically feed that stuff into these input chests like this on the side or on the top. And depending on what your sorter system does and, you know, how complicated it is, you could do it either way, and just make sure that the inputs do not cross each other, so that if, like, let's say you have inputs coming across like this, you don't want this situation, because it's going to feed that one and that one at the same time, and you're going to wind up with cross-contamination. Alright, so now that we've got that set up and you've got a relative idea, you know, of what it's like, now you can sit there and you know, decorate it. Choose your blocks of choice. I use stairs for mine on my other one. If you've seen my Minecraft After Dark server, you've seen the Vulcan Forge before. But basically, what you do is, all right, put the half slabs, transparent blocks, or stairs over the top of these chests, because that will allow you to open the chests even though there's a block above it. And then from there you just hide it, build it around the wall, however you want to do it. I mean, it's pretty simple. Make it look nice, make it look pretty if you want. Alright, we got that there. Alright, and then we'll do a little decorating here. Hide that right there. Alright, so there you go. That's a Vulcan furnace. It is the Vulcan Forge, ladies and gentlemen. It is cool. It is efficient. It's fun to build. So if you guys like this video, I would appreciate it if you smack that like button. And if you want to spread the word, tell your friends, hey, look, this is a cool forge and a cool automatic furnace. You know, hit that share. Share it on social media. Share it on Twitter, Facebook, whatever social networks you use. And then, if you really want to see more of this kind of stuff, and you want to continue up with our adventures on the Minecraft After Dark server, then hit the subscribe button. You know, get some notification of what's new and what's coming up and all that good stuff. And then, if you want to see all the residents of the server and some of the videos they're going to be making, you can check out my featured channel list. It's down in my Minecraft channel. It's also a link to my Minecraft main page, channel main page, right on the comments in this video. And at the end of the video, there'll be a reminder, go check out the featured channels. And yeah, that was it for my first tutorial, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully everything's cool out there in YouTube world. But I am Lord Protius, and that is it for me. I am out.